wait until after the game as these two teams are ready to go at it. And we couldn't have asked for much better weather for tonight's game between the USF Bulls and the Pittsburgh Panthers. Thanks for joining us for another great Thursday battle. I'm Brad Nessler. I'll be bringing you the play-by-play, and here to add some color are Coach Corso and quarterback Herb Street.
Pittsburgh has been stressing all week that they need good play out of their defense, and most of the success will revolve around this linebacker. As the leader of this defense, he's looking to step up big today and really slow down this rushing attack of the offense.
And now it's time for the Coke Zero coin toss. South Florida tees up the ball as we get ready for the opening kickoff. Kicks it off, and this game is underway. And he'll return this one from the 7th. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. And now we get to see this offense for the first time as they head out onto the field. This drive will start at the 22. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Knocked out of bounds at the 29. 7-yard play.
Hey, we picked up a nice gain of 7 yards on that play. Great pass.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Here's the halfback. He dances around, but they're still able to bring him down. He picks up a few with that carry, and it's enough to move the sticks.
And that was a tough 3 yards, but this back was able to pick it up and move the sticks.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on their own 32. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Here's the option. He's taken down at the 36. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. It's 2nd down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 36. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. The option left. He laterals the ball. To the 20. To the 10. He's all the way. Touchdown. Once this halfback got past the 2nd level, there was nobody that was going to stop him.
This offense has so many dangerous weapons in the option attack, it's almost impossible to slow them down.
Yep, when the quarterback isn't beating you, it's the fullback. And when it's not the fullback, it's the halfback. Every one of these guys can be productive.
And he adds the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Pittsburgh gets set to kick this one away. And this is just a booming kick. There's a player injured, but it looks like it's just a stinger. The offense will start at the 22. They're packed in tight on the line. Gives it right side. Brought down at the 30. They grab 8 yards there. 2nd down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the 1st down. They line up in the jumbo set. Handoff, and he's met immediately.
That's the cornerback that got in there and made that play, Kirk.
Well, he's known for locking down receivers, but that doesn't mean he won't come up and lay the lumber on the ball carrier.
Backup tailback checks in now. Let's see if he gets some action. He's going to try and scramble. Deep pass down the left side. Doesn't get there. He let his halfback too far on that throw.
This kid needs to relax and get the ball down where his receivers can catch it.
Punts the ball away. And he can't hang on to the ball. He just couldn't pull that one in cleanly.
And, Brad, that's what happens when you take your eyes off the ball. This was an error that should have been avoided.
The main thing is they got the ball back, and now they can go to work on offense. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. And he's tackled at the 26-yard line. He picks up 4 yards on the carry. Second down and 6. One-man backfield. Pitch play, looking for the corner. He's taken down at about the 33-yard line.
Yep, if you can consistently pick up first downs on the ground, you win a lot of ball games.
First and 10. Ball on the 33. They line it up with 3 receivers. And down he goes at about the 35. And they pick up 2 yards. It's second down and 8 to go. Ball on their own 35. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. They go with a run and he breaks it out into the open. Whoa, he just took a licking. That's the dazzling speed we've been hearing about, folks. What a run to keep the chains moving.
Speed kills. It's as simple as that.
Yep, there's no way a linebacker has any chance of catching this guy.
Got a man, watch out here. Tackled at about the 45.
This is the advantage of effectively passing the ball on early downs. You set yourself up for a lot more options on third down.
It's second down now, and they're just a few feet away from that first down marker. The backfield's in an offset I formation. And he's tackled at the 38. So they keep it on the ground, and they get their third first down of the drive.
Yeah, this is a pretty good-looking drive, don't you think, Coach?
Yes, sir. The offense is in rhythm right now. They're running well and blocking well.
And they're wearing down this defense. The longer a drive goes, the more the advantage goes to the offense.
He keeps it and picks up maybe a yard.
The ball carrier almost snuck by there, but this junior linebacker made a good stop.
Yeah, these linebackers don't miss too many tackles.
Looks like the defense is only going to pressure its 3 linemen. Here's a throw, and it's almost picked. That could have easily been a turnover.
Yeah, I don't even think the quarterback even saw that guy.
Well, he almost saw him running the other direction with the football.
Third down, and they need to get it to the 28. High formation here. Back to pass. Pocket holds. Complete, and he's brought down. A nice throw that time.
I can't tell you how much I love this play. Let me tell you why this play is so good. The key to this thing is the accuracy of this quarterback. The receiver runs an excellent route, and that ball is laid up there perfectly. Beautiful looking play.
On the ground with the tailback. They'll bring him down around the 14-yard line. The running back gives them 6 on the ground. Here's the 11th play of the drive. New running back now into the backfield. They go with the run. Touchdown, Pitt! Good call that time as they went to the ground game, and it got them 6.
And they got it in with a bunch of guys getting some great blocks and just blasting that defense.
And he hits the PAT. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. Decent kick. He's to the 20. And he makes it out to about the 34-yard line. The offense will be hoping for a little more success than they had the last time out.
So far, nothing has been working for this offense.
It better start working soon, Kirk, because these guys can't afford to get into a much bigger hole.
Now he's going to run, and watch out. Knocked out of bounds. at the 49-yard line. And a big gain on the quarterback scramble.
Easy play there. The receivers run the defenders off, and all the quarterback has to do is run to the vacant spot on the field.
And don't forget about the awareness of the quarterback, recognizing the coverage and having the courage to tote it downfield.
What a catch. I'm surprised he was able to hang on to that one.
People tend to think that guys play corner if their hands aren't good enough to play wide receiver. As we just saw, that's not always the case.
Sometimes it's actually the opposite. Some guys play receiver instead of corner because they don't want to hit or tackle anybody.
Single set backfield. Here's the handoff, and he's taken down for a loss. The D lineman wasn't letting anyone by him that time.
Yeah, the big fella did a heck of a job plugging up the hole where that play was supposed to go.
That guy's so big, Kirk, he doesn't plug up holes. He plugs up the whole line down there.
Gets to about the 34-yard line. That run picks up a yard, maybe less. We've played one quarter. The score here at Raymond James, the Pittsburgh Panthers, 14. South Florida, nothing. Here's 3rd and 11. Ball on the 34. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Back to pass. Has all day to throw. And he's taken down at the 47-yard line. The screenplay worked that time for a decent pickup.
Yep, you're right. Excellent call to go to the screen to maybe slow down this defensive pass rush a little bit.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Fantastic play by the cornerback.
All you young defensive backs at home, that is how you play defense.
The defensive back's moving in closer. Going with the shotgun here. Here's the option. Brought down in the open field. 5 yards there for the quarterback.
5-yard gain on the play.
And they'll look to convert here on another 3rd down. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Catches it. Tackle at the 47. That's a loss of about 5.
Coach, what in the world happened there?
Let me say this. That is not how you draw up a pass play. And the coach is really mad. I'll bet you a lollipop that doesn't happen again.
Coach, you've got yourself a deal, my friend.
The quarterback comes back on the field, and I'm sure he's hoping to make up for that interception on the last drive.
Yeah, Kirk, this game is already getting out of hand. They can't afford these turnovers.
Yeah, they need to get something going here. This team can't afford to get much of a bigger hole before halftime.
A loss on that one as he couldn't get past those big linemen.
You got that right. They sacrificed their bodies in there and stuffed him.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in a formation. Rolling out to the left side. Lofting it out. Got a man wide open.
That was a big-time catch for the first down.
There aren't too many guys in this game that could make that play. I'll give them a lot of credit for that one.
They're packed in tight on the line. Another run. Looking for the corner. Picked up a yard of anything on that run.
1-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd and 10. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Looks to pass. And he's hit as he throws. He let that one go before the defense got to him, and it fell incomplete.
Sometimes if you can safely get rid of the ball, it's your best option.
3rd down now, and they need to get it to the 18. And they swap out the running back now for this next play. Can't find anyone open. Now he's going to run, and watch out. Steps out of bounds. Right around the 10-yard line. How about that conversion on 3rd down?
Good push here by the guys up front, and they are really starting to work hard in the trenches.
Let me tell you something. The biggest compliment you can give a coach is that his team is playing hard. And you're right. These guys are playing real hard right now.
Off the right side, doesn't get much. Good tackle. He gains a couple of yards on a carry. It's 2nd down on the 8-yard line. Going with the shotgun here. The quarterback really lucked out there.
I thought they had a chance for an interception, but I'm sure they'll settle for the incompletion. It still was a good play.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Throws into coverage, just picked off. A costly turnover there, guys. He should have never thrown it.
Yeah, the last thing you want to do as a quarterback is force a pass to the end zone. Now they come away with nothing.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Pitch is right. Got some open field. It's on the ground. And that one goes for a big, big first down.
You know, every time you run the ball successfully like that, that defense starts to creep up a little bit. That's when you go to the air, my friend. Over the top.
So after review, they decide that this call should be reversed. It's 2nd down and a yard to go. Ball on the 29-yard line. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Hand off to the back. Look out. They'll bring him down at the 42-yard line. They pick up another first, guys.
Great job here converting and keeping this defense on the field. They're getting very tired.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Gets it. He's in space. He's tackled around the 44-yard line.
Another solid play by this wide receiver. They may just go right back at it.
Hey, why not? Nobody's really covering him.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Complete. It's the junior. He just couldn't hold off the defender, and he's brought down.
I'm really liking what I see from this guy. He's not afraid to go to the air on any down.
1st and 10 and a real nice-looking drive so far. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. He's at the 20. Complete. He's got room.
This isn't a great example, but I'll tell you something. This kid is really getting better at running his routes, which is truly an underrated quality these days.
It's 1st down. They'll line it up at the 12. Their last red zone trip resulted in a touchdown. I don't expect this one to be any different. Touchdown, Panthers. So they call his number, and he gets into the end zone again.
That was just an excellent individual effort to find the end zone.
Yeah, this kid showed up to play today. I really like what I've seen from him so far.
And he adds the extra point. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Pittsburgh lines up for the kickoff. Decent kick. He'll return it from the 1. The offense comes out to start this drive, and they're hoping for a better result as they threw a pick on their last possession.
The offense needs to be more careful on this drive, Kirk.
Especially since this defense is so good at taking advantage of mistakes.
He's scrambling. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. 7-yard pickup on the scramble by the quarterback. 2nd and 3 coming up. Ball on the 37-yard line. And we got a new man in there, running back. He's on the run. Slings it out there incomplete. Third down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. They line up in the shotgun. Now he tries to buy some time. Slides down.
It's a good job of converting on third down with the running game.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's going to try and scramble. It's batted down, incomplete.
That's just a great defensive play.
It won't look like much in the stat book, but that's getting the job done.
2nd and 10. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Gets it. He's in space. He's at midfield. Brought down right around the 48-yard line. He ran a good route there and was able to pick up yards underneath the coverage.
It's okay to move the ball in small portions because it relaxes the offense and can open things up for the big play.
He scrambled. And he's taken down at the 45. The defense is having a difficult time stopping this drive.
Right now, they're doing enough to be in situations they want to be in, but they have to finish the job. And the plays start to add up, so we'll have to see if this defense starts to look tired out there.
Oh, he had the pick and he dropped it. They're really fortunate that wasn't intercepted.
Not a very smart decision by the quarterback. He had no shot at completing it.
Yeah, but that defender had a perfect shot at it. He just didn't catch it.
And he can't get away from the pressure. Big play there by the defensive end to get into the backfield and get the quarterback.
It's amazing what this kid can do on the field. Don't let his youth fool you. He's good.
That is why the coach has set the bar so high for this kid. He has all the physical tools to be a superstar in college football, and at the next level as well.
Nice play by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, instead of going for the interception, they did the safe thing, and that was just to tip it away.
He gets it off. Now we see the offense come onto the field.
And you know who's trembling right now? That defensive secondary.
The secondary should be trembling after all the yards that they gave up that last time.
They line up with 1 running back in the backfield. 3 wide. Here's the give. And he just got drilled. As they head to the locker room, it's been a one-sided affair. The score, Pittsburgh 21, USF nothing.
South Florida, nothing.
And the teams are lined up to start the second half. Kicks it away. Tackle made at the 25. Guys, what should we be expecting here in the second half?
Well, the return team has some work to do this half. They're going to have to buckle down and make some plays on offense, then get some stops on defense to make this game even competitive.
Yeah, Kirk, this is not the best way to start a half, but hey, at least they got the football.
Hand off to the back. Look out. Tackle at the 32-yard line. 7-yard play.
7-yard gain on the play.
They're packed in tight on the line. Room around the corner. Knocked out of bounds. Right around the 48-yard line. He really showed some good speed there.
I'll tell you, no question. When you talk about being able to turn on the jets and leave everybody in the dust, you have to mention this young man. He's got skills, but his speed is what the pro scouts are drooling about. I'm curious to see if they have the guts to go to the ground again after that play.
I'd say go for it. Give this running back a chance to get in a rhythm.
That's a good point, Coach, but only if they can get some positive yards.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's going to try and scramble. He's pushed out of bounds at the 46.
5-yard loss on the play.
Third down now, and they need to get it down to the 38. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's scrambling. Now he's going to run, and watch out. He's out of bounds at the 31-yard line. He busted it open and kept the drive alive.
The thing I like about this kid is he's got that explosion. He goes pew, downfield, and he's gone.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Now he tries to buy some time. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. Brought down inside the 5. They pick up another first, guys.
They've got a decent drive going here.
Yep, the offense is doing exactly what they have to do. Move the sticks.
Backup tailback checks in now. Let's see if he gets some action. And he's tackled at the 3-yard line. The running back gets a yard, maybe less. It's second down. Here they go, only 2 yards from pay dirt. They've got their goal line sets on the field. This might be a good time for play action. Touchdown, and it ain't over yet. Nothing complicated about that one, Coach. The halfback took it in for 6.
You're right, it doesn't have to be quantum physics to get in the end zone, just good execution.
Here, guys, both teams are in their goal line sets, and it's hard to stop any offense when they're that close to the goal line.
And he hits the PAT. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. Here's the kick. At the 40. Across midfield. At the 30. Down the sideline. And he's all the way in for the touchdown. And that one is going to make the highlight reels, folks.
Yo, is this kid sensational or what, my friend? He splits the uprights with the extra point. They line up to kick this one away. He kicks off. At the 40. Across midfield. At the 30. He's into the open field. He's going to take it to the barn. Touchdown. Guys, what do you think about that one? I'll tell you what, this kid is a real playmaker.
You know what, Lee? Sheer determination displayed right there. He set his sights on the end zone and would not be denied.
And he tacks on the extra point. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He sends it off. Taken from the 10. Gets to about the 27-yard line. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. The offense will start at the 27. And we get a new man in there, running back. And down he goes, around the 37-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 10 by the running back. The backfield's in an offset I formation. He has some room. And he's level at the 43. Nice run there by the tailback, and it's good for the first.
The back did a good job here of finding the hole and picking up a 6-yard gain.
The offense lines this one up in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation. throws it, and it's tipped away.
Well, I don't know what he was looking at there because that wasn't exactly an open receiver.
No, it wasn't open. But you know what? It still would have been a catch if that defensive back didn't knock it down. Excellent defense.
Ace backfield. Straight run, nothing going on there. About 2 yards there on that delayed handoff.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Third down, and they need to get it inside the 47. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. And he's tackled right away. On 3rd and long, they get the first down, but was it close?
Close or not, what a relief it is to the quarterback to have a new set of downs to work with.
The defensive backs moving in closer. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. They go with a run, and he's brought down in the backfield. And the defense was ready for that play.
Boy, you better believe it. That play didn't have a chance.
So it's 2nd and 10. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. And we got some fresh legs in there at tailback. Here's the run. Got a hole. Touchdown! He was into that secondary and into the end zone in no time flat.
Man, I'd like to see how fast this guy runs the 40.
I got the opportunity to see him in the playoffs his senior year of high school, and let me tell you, when it came to speed, he looked like a man among boys, and apparently that hasn't changed.
And he tacks on the extra point. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. They line up to kick this one away. He kicks off. He's to the 20. He makes it to the 38-yard line. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. Going with the shotgun here. He's scrambling. Completes it, but he can't shake the defense.
Not that impressive of a play. Let's see if they continue to employ the short passing game or if they decide to run the ball.
Great pursuit there by the linebacker to make the sure tackle on this kid.
He's on the run. Now he's going to run, and watch out. He goes out of bounds at the 36. And this quarterback has just hit the century mark on the ground.
Coach, he kind of plays like you did when you were at Florida State.
I can see that. However, he's not going both ways.
That's right, my friend. The Sunshine Scooter was playing both ways. You were under center and playing defensive back.
Here comes the pressure. Doesn't get there. A little too high for his receiver.
When you throw the football into the end zone, you've got to be extremely accurate. You don't have any room for errors.
And they swap out the running back now for this next play. Scrambling around. And it's knocked away.
How about that defense?
Well, that's why he's on the field, to make plays like that.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Passes to the left, and it's going the other way. First down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 28. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. It's the tailback. He makes it out to maybe the 30-yard line. He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
And he took a shot on that play, Brad. It looks like his head might be still ringing a little bit.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. He'll keep it on the ground again. And he tackles him hard at the 39-yard line.
They need to go back to this kick. That was a great first down run.
First and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. 4 wide. And they push him out at the 42-yard line. Only 3 yards there on the throw.
And not a whole lot of yards there for the wide receiver, but at least a short gain is better than an incompletion.
It's 2nd and 8. Ball on their own 42. The backfield's in an offset I formation. Complete. He's got room. There's a player hurt. It doesn't look to be that bad. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 50. Gives it off. And he's tackled at the 46. 4-yard gain by the back. So at the end of 3, the score here in Tampa, the Pittsburgh Panthers, 35, USF. 14.
South Florida, 14.
2nd and 5. Ball on the 46. One-man backfield. There's an injured player on the field. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 38. Ace backfield. Catches it. He's taken down at about the 29-yard line.
A pretty nice game there for the quarterback. If he can keep this up, he's going to have some nice numbers at the end of the game.
Offset I formation in the backfield. Taken down in the backfield. He didn't get much on that play at all.
Brad, the defense had that play read and sealed it off from the get-go.
They line up in an I. And they motion a guy to the left. Oh, he got tattooed on that one. Unbelievable. They can't get this offense off the field.
Well, they've been like a machine on this drive. Very methodical and efficient, and once again, they're moving the chains.
There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. He steps up at the 21.
They're moving in the right direction, and that's all that matters. Well, that and the final score.
It was a safe call on first down. You never know when someone's going to break loose and make a play.
Here's the 12th play of the drive. It's 2nd down. I formation here. Huge play, and it's going to be 1st and goal. Everybody was fooled on that one.
Hey, that was a good job here by the quarterback. That could have play fake as a real weapon against an aggressive defense like this.
You're right, Kirk. Those guys are swarming to where they think the ball is, then whoosh, the ball is flying over their heads.
First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line. Their last trip down here was a success. Let's see if this one will result in another touchdown. One play, and he'll lose yards. That was well defended by this defense.
Hey, that linebacker made a nice play. But what about all those big guys up front on the defensive line? They're good too, boy.
Well, they created the play this time, Coach. The offensive line is so concerned with their penetrating abilities that these linebackers are able to roam free and make plays like that.
They line up in an I. Another run. And we'll take a break while the injured player is attended to. Let's see how the quarterback handles this one. It's 3rd and goal from the 7. Backup running back comes into the game now. They go with a run. He's tackled at about the 5-yard line. Couple of yards there.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's 4th down. And they'll line up for the short field goal. This one from 22. And it's through the uprights. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Pittsburgh is ready to kick it away. He kicks it off. He makes it out to maybe the 23-yard line. An interception cut this offense last drive short, so I think they're going to be looking for a little more success right here.
This quarterback can make good passes. He just needs to focus on not forcing the ball to his receivers.
Run the middle and nothing there. Just about 3 yards there.
This run was disrupted by the blitz of the middle linebacker.
Yep, and the halfback couldn't slip by. Good play by the defense there.
Takes the handoff inside and stopped immediately. And the defense comes up with a good stop there.
Yeah, remember that the clock does not stop unless they get a first down, get out of bounds, or call timeout.
It's 3rd and 7. Ball on the 26. They're packed in tight on the line. They run it for the first, and he stops. Not much going on that drive.
Nothing at all. But you got to give the defense credit. They really stepped it up.
So it's 4th down, and the offense is still on the field. And we'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate our Russell Athletic players of the game. They'll run for it. Can't get there. They went for it, but they were denied.
Well, that was a situation where they had to go for it.
I agree. They can't afford to let the other team hold on to the ball. The time is ticking away.
The offense just wasn't able to make a play. The defense was really clutch right there. They'll get the ball here at the 29-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Backfields in an offset I formation. On the ground, big opening. He couldn't shake that tackle. The back gets 3 on the carry.
That time, it was the sophomore corner who got in there to make the tackle.
This young man is a solid tackler, and you can't say that about many cornerbacks.
It's 2nd and 7. Ball on the 26-yard line. Offset I formation in the backfield. The halfback with a carry. And they make the stop around the 18-yard line.
On defense, it's all about instincts. It didn't look like their instincts worked too well on that play.
You're right, Lee. There was a lot of running room there.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 18-yard line. The kicker got him 3 points in that last red zone visit. Let's see if they can come away with 6 this time. That's the end of the ball game, and our final score on this one, Pittsburgh 38, South Florida. 14. Lee, what are your final thoughts here as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance?
Well, it was a pretty good game by both teams, but I was really impressed the way this game was won. Pittsburgh came out here very focused, and they took care of business. Nice win for this football team.
Folks, thanks for tuning in to another game of NCAA Football 09. Along with Lee and Kirk and everyone here at EA Sports, I'm Brad Nessler saying so long.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.